snow and ice yesterday. We want to drive in the grooves on the road. We want to make sure we're mentally ready to go. The best thing that I want to tell you is you need to believe in yourself. I'm here with you in this journey. I'm going to try to document every single day to give you a guide, to give you steps to improve your success rate. Okay, we're coming up to a stop sign. This is a regulatory sign. Stop is stop for 3 seconds to 1001, 1002, and 1003. We have to yield the right of way. We are the secondary road, and it takes time. You have to be mentally ready to go out. Good morning. Thank you for coming aboard. I really appreciate you. And we're going to go in the nearest lane. Happy Wednesday to you. I really appreciate your energy and passion. And it is 32 degrees. That's before the wind chills, so it's around 22 or 19. And we're trying to get out here and be safe and be consistent. And setting yourself up for success is really important. And I'm a firm believer in that. Yes, we want to have good days. Some days are bad. Family situations, driving, relationships, money situations. But the one thing I hope is that when you're driving, you can get out here and really have peace, because you get a chance to be by yourself, no boyfriend, no girlfriend, no problems, and just really focus on your mental health and well-being. And this is the start of our day. You can see the beautiful skyline. Don't be fooled, it's very cold. But we want to mentally start our day off. We're going to merge in where the line is broken. We talked about pavement markings yesterday. And then this is a protected left turn. I think motivation happens around us every day. People get up. Good morning, T. How are you? They run on all platforms. They all educate. YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. They all have a place. Facebook. And they're all about education and lifestyles and tutorials. Education content does well. I'm an educational channel, and we are right in that middle lane. You see this traffic, we're moving. This is Metro Detroit, Metro Houston, Texas, Metro Los Angeles, California, Metro Atlanta, Georgia, and Manhattan, Metro Manhattan, New York, the mecca of it all. These are big cities. A lot of people learning, living, and we want to be a part of that. I'm going to get over one lane to the left. I don't want to be behind semi-trucks. And then as soon as I can, I want to get back over to the right, R-I-G-H-T. You can feel the energy pick up in my voice, the cars, the trucks, and I'm going to get back over. And I'm looking for vision today. I want to show you what lane is going to provide you the best vision, not the right. You see those cars and trucks coming out. And the left lane is the passing lane. So we're going to try to stay in an open lane and educate you today. I'm still okay in this lane. If I want to slow down a little bit and stay in this lane, I can stay in the middle. But we want to pick it up a little bit, not that I'm in a hurry or late. That's the worst feeling. But I'm just right. We got fuel 2 days ago. I'm mentally set to go. I'm gonna get over one lane to the right now because I'm trying to stay to an open lane, and you be the judge. I'm in the right lane. We're moving along pretty good. And I think what the creators put out, if you like this content, you'll come on, you'll watch, you'll join me, you'll share. I'm gonna educate you, use my energy to start your day. He's from New York, right? Got that connection. Stephanie is from California. I have viewers from Mississippi, the UK, Australia, India. We have a multicultural, multi-international group, and I'm blessed. We all support each other. We're the community. So I'm trying to keep space. I definitely don't want to be in the middle lane because that truck is carrying some material. We talked about final destination. That material could come loose, and I'm very serious about this. So I'm looking pretty good, but I want to keep my space. I don't want to get any closer to this F-150, but then I would have to cut over 2 lanes to the left, so I'm going to back off. Usually I try to bring the energy into my day. Okay, I'm going to get over 1 lane to the left. We're about 70 miles an hour. Yeah, that truck is moving at 70. That's crazy. A smaller car to the right. Don't get that. Too dangerous. You need metal around you. In fact, we're looking for a vehicle too, so I'm too close to this. I'm gonna get over 1 lane to the left. I'm trying not to be an erratic lane changer. I'm trying to stay in an open lane, keep moving, not hold up traffic. I don't want to tailgate either. So I'm backing off this clean F-150, looking crispy this morning. What type of cars or trucks do you guys drive? We're in a 2024 Equinox. The lease is up this year, so we're going to be looking for a new vehicle. Daughter is driving a 2021 Jeep Limited. Son is driving a 2018 Charger GT, not the wide body Hellcat that costs $85,000 that gets you tickets and gets stolen. Not the Scat Pack that costs $65,000 to $55,000 depending on your credit. I think you want to get into a car that makes you feel safe. That brings on anxiety too. And you want a car that's going to start every morning. I'm from the Midwest, near the Great Lakes region. It's really cold, and a lot of cars get a no-start condition. And then if you don't know how to start your car, you have to call AAA or start your car. Luckily, I know how to work on cars. And if I were you, I'd definitely take a class at a community college, automotive maintenance, and kind of stop that at the high schools across the country. I'm trying to keep space. 3 lanes are full. I'm not a tailgater. A lot of you try to clock my T in the comments. You're a left lane hogger, you're this, you're that. All these lanes are full. I'm not going to tailgate. Because if I hit this F-150 and push him into the GMC, it's my fault. So I'm trying to keep space. So if you were driving with me, I'd say, hey, let's get in this lane and let's keep space. So we're about 70. And every state's different. If you're in the left lane and you're moving with traffic and all other lanes are occupied, you can stay in this lane. I look at the crash star rating of cars too. You want something that's comfortable, safe, and reliable. And this is your gradual exposure, where you see me on the expressway, you see me on main roads. Yeah. You know, when you're like high school, early college out, you're riding the old beater that you have from high school until you get your money right and get your credit rating up, and then you can get another old beater. Because new cars, E and I looked this up, a used car, a good decent cars in that 23 to 32,000, which is obtainable and affordable. But you might have to put a couple thousand down and at least have a credit rating of, 680, 710, 720. You don't have to have you can't be in the 500s. You could be, but you're going to pay really high interest. I'm going to I can't get over. Ram 1500, hit that gas. I'm already at 75 miles an hour. So that black Ram 1500, if I didn't look over my shoulder, they would have sideswiped me. See, we got 11 people on. Good morning. I'm a state certified driving instructor. This is a POV about anxiety-proof driving. We're going to keep good speed and good space. I'm going to get over one lane to the right. I'm going to keep that left lane open, which is fine. I like the 90s cars too. They have a lot of character, good motors. They don't have all the smart technology where the car is tracking you. Now we got to slow down all these cars, so I'm squeezing my brakes. That gray Ram 1500 across the white line, it could have been an accident. I tell you this because I don't want you to be in an accident waiting. Because I was almost there a couple of weeks ago. We were live and I almost got sideswiped by an F-250, a larger Ford product. And you see me, I'm trying to be careful. You see cars speeding? But you find a car that you can like that's affordable. Who cares if it's 10 years old or 18 years old? Or as long as it's in good mechanical condition, no one wants to pay over a $300 payment. You can if you want. It depends on your financial situation. Right? Typically, $550, $650, $750 every 2 weeks Americans are making. You want a $250, $175 payment. I'm lying to you, those days are gone. Okay? Because of the Trump tariffs, because of a lot of supply chain issues, cars are very expensive. And if you can hold on to your older car one more year, you don't want to get into a loan that is over 4 years. If you can't pay a car off in 4 years, you're buying a car you can't afford. And I speak from truth. I had a 2014 SRT Jeep. It was $1,000 a month. People, that's a house note. Could have had a second house. I had to get screamed at for a long time by my family. I'm back in the left lane. I'm telling you these stories because that brings on anxiety too. I gotta make my car know. I gotta get groceries. It's pressure every day, I'm not gonna lie. I do like Toyotas. Early on, the Toyota Camry's very reliable. Nice too. Very reliable. I was looking at the Toyota Tundra Truck Pro TRD. They were about 68 to about 72,000, but then they realized they were in high demand and dealers were tacking up another 15, 20,000. So I said, forget it. I would get one. Turbo, it's a hybrid. Looks nice. I'm a bigger guy. I like trucks. My price range is above 40, okay, let's say $39,999 to about $57 because I want a car payment, let's say under $500. Okay. And if you can get a good car payment and a nice car, you feel happy, and then you feel happy driving. If you're driving a car that could break down and not start, that's anxiety too. I've been there on both sides. Thank you, E. But sometimes things don't work out. And some cars just have higher maintenance costs, tires, brakes. Like trying to slow down real easy, not trying to get rear-ended. See how fast it happens? I like the Crown Vics. Definitely. My dad had one. Crown Vics are nice. Always reliable. They're hard to find. But they're out there on Facebook Marketplace. You just gotta look, and you might have to go to New Jersey or New York or Indiana. So I just put in a 100-mile radius of where I live, and stuff will pop up. But then you gotta go there. You gotta maybe have a deposit. That's a little sketchy. You know, people lie. It's got 50,000. I'm sorry, it's got 75. No. That's buying a new car also brings on anxiety. I had a coworker, I told you I want to interview her and get her on. She just got a used 22 Chevy Trax all-wheel drive. It's really nice. She put down a couple thousand. Cars, I think out the door was around 22. The police you already know those things will last 300, 400,000 miles. I'm gonna take a picture of her vehicle and post it. It's really nice. I think it's gray, and she's really happy it's used. Oh, I gotta get over. I'm a little close to the semi-truck, as you can tell. I don't like looking at that back bumper. But if you're happy with your purchase, it doesn't matter what people say. Because people always say, you can't afford that. You paid too much. But they don't even drive. A lot of people are highly critical of your decisions. And people's self-esteem is very low sometimes. Even mine. If we're going to be real. Thank you, E. If we're going to be real out here, it's tough. And then I got a message. Walmart from Arkansas. E, we talked about that. This semi-truck to the right. Okay, they're from Arkansas. They're driving to Arkansas. That's a lot of driving. So I'm definitely in the middle lane. I can see everything. I feel a lot safer. It's just heavy traffic. Also, I think it's just personal satisfaction, because if you get a chance to purchase your vehicle, you feel good. You go into the dealership, you negotiate a price, you feel good about it. The dealership is going to make a little bit of money off of you. A little bit. I'm going to turn on my blinker, and when I see this semi-truck in my mirror, I'm going to get over. I don't want to be in an accident. That would be the worst way. And it takes time. You'll look at multiple dealerships, and they all are going to lie to you. But that's where you listen to your parents. You get a credit card, 18 or 19, $500 limit. You charge it up in one day. You pay it. You build your credit. You keep a credit card open. You probably say, I thought this is on driving anxiety. You want to have a reliable vehicle? We do have a dishwasher, but you still got to rinse those plates off. Do you guys have a dishwasher? I have no problem hand washing dishes. Trying to keep good space. It's slow moving traffic. This is Detroit. This is New York. This is Chicago. This is Washington, D.C., Atlanta, Georgia. Heavy stop and go. Up. And then, as I was saying, some semi-truck drivers replied to one of my posts. They said, you're in an Impala. There's nothing fast about that. And then they said, it's not that the Canadian truck drivers are bad. It's the new Canadian truck drivers. So they're saying that new Canadian truck drivers are the ones that are inexperienced causing accidents. I agree with that. Pre-wash, yes. It's the new Canadian truck drivers. And again, I have friends in Windsor. That's all I'm gonna say. My cousin was my wing woman. When we would go out, I looked out for her, she looked out to me. So I had friends in Windsor. That's all I'm gonna say. You should know what that means. And there's a Toyota RAV4, which is nice. We got a Lincoln. You're paying for the brand name. New adults are accidents in a lot of ways. Mental, physical, emotional. Your brain develops around 26. So you got these young adults making crazy decisions, causing all the mayhem. It's not us who are over 30. We're gonna stop right here. But some people never learn, and then accidents happen. So we're trying to just wait. And I'm waiting for a gap or space. Like after this Jeep, here's my gap, there's my space. Now, do you guys have the flock safety cameras? That's an invasion of privacy too. Well, you just got to save it up little by little. I know. Like this trip to Vegas, it's not off the table. You only live once. And if I want to keep growing and really push the boundaries of my creative, I don't want to wait till next year. I want to have a complete stop here. I almost got rear-ended yesterday. I don't know if you guys remember. Literally, I almost got rear-ended because I stopped at the stop. What are they trying to do? And I'm going to wait. I'm not going to crowd them. I'm going to turn on my blinker. Come on. What are you doing? What are you doing? I'm going to be patient. All right. I'm going to respect my elder. Oh, my God. Okay. But I think it's easy to make excuses. Okay? It's very easy. I'm going to talk to you guys in a few minutes. I am still thinking about going to Las Vegas. There's a National Broadcast Association event. I got invited, but it's probably going to be around $1,500. This is flight there, flight back, hotel, food, eating cheap. I'm not trying to go and gamble. See different people talk, interview them about driving, but learn best practices to make better content for you guys and to really tell a deeper story and connect. That's important to me because it takes a lot of time to make these videos. And if you take the time to listen, I want to, tell you a story about the journey. Start out, I had a $250 Chevy Malibu, light blue. Okay, I fixed it up. I worked at the YMCA. I worked at a West Ave bus terminal through high school. Blessed. That was my car for about 5 or 6 years. Okay, I learned how to work on the car. I had OGs. Actually, a young lady that I had a crush on, liked her. I was going to go over to her house and talk to her and see her, but her dad came out. What do you want? Oh, get you a look at my car. Yeah, right. Wink, wink. But I learned how to work on cars, and I learned how to have a passion for cars. Okay, the young me. And you got to learn to have that passion. People still like working on cars in the driveway, laying on the ground, putting on a chrome air cleaner. It starts with that, upgrading your sound system, putting on a better ignition system where you get better fuel economy, better performance. It sounds nice. It comes in levels. No one's pulling out motors yet. So I learned how to have a deeper affinity and an appreciation for cars, right? You're right, E. I will figure it out. You're only young once. Next year, this time, it's not promised. It could be next year, this time. Oh, don't have the money. Things are tight. I don't really want to go. There's never a right time. You mentioned the car, E. Where am I going to get the money? If I need to get a loan for $3,000, I can do that. Don't want to, but I can do that. I can say, can you increase my credit limit? Because my debt to income ratio is down low. That'll bring you anxiety too in the morning. I'm going to talk to you guys for about 10 minutes. That's going to bring your debt to income ratio down. If you have a lot of bills, we all have bills, food every month, gas, insurance. But when you get invited and someone who's a head of a department says, listen, I'm going to give you a code to enter in and you can get into the showroom floor. Like, this is serious. Like, news stations, professional, Disney, Netflix, high production companies go to events like this. Imagine networking. Hey, we would love to do a documentary on you and your journey in Metro Detroit, Houston, Texas, Los Angeles, California, documenting the struggle and the triumphs of learning how to drive and overcoming anxiety. Do you know how big that would be? You just get a Netflix approved camera, okay? The Canon C50, open gate, shoots vertical. I would love that. I have a picture of that. I've just been so scared to put those pictures out. I held a Canon C50. And imagine documenting that journey, interviewing my past drivers, talking about the current state of driver's ed, how come teens and adults don't want to drive. I have those capabilities to put together a bigger production. And people don't want to see an ultra polished video. I'm not a professional. I'm semi-professional. Okay? Yes, thank you, E. I just gotta see, I'm doubting myself. Okay? Because you saw me when I went to Irvine, Texas to Vid Summit. And 3 years before that, I went to California. And that was post-COVID. We had to have masks on. So this thing is bigger than both of these events. So I really owe it to myself because I would be sad just waiting another year. All I got to do is make a phone call. Hey, Myles, how are you? If your code expired, I'll put another one in. Just put the discount code in. I get in the door, walk around, talking to vendors. Here's my numbers. How can I make a better production? How can I do better storytelling? Right? Speak life, affirmation. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to hear that you lost your friend. Yeah, we here. Started from the bottom. So I got to believe in myself. And that's still not off the table. Okay. We all live within a budget. But if you want a shirt, you buy it because it makes you feel self-esteem, feels good. The Meta Ray-Bans I had, they were like $279. Too expensive, but I got it. It really changed my perspective. I can immerse you. You can feel like you're in a car with me. My numbers on all media platforms, TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, have grown because I made a commitment to step it up. Okay? We moved the setup upstairs. So I'm not giving up. I don't want to give up. I still have time to stack up a couple of checks. I might even go over to the bank and say, listen, here's what I want to do. What's the easiest way to do this? Probably increase my line of credit. And then order the ticket now, get the hotel room, and just do it and be set. Okay? It could be $900, $1,500. It's going to be between $900 and $1,800. Okay? I'm not scared to work and make payments. This is why I work. We've cut down a lot of debt. That makes you feel free too. That's anxiety too. Your environment. Okay? The people around you. I try to keep positive people around me. I keep my circle small. E, you've helped me. You helped me like have positive manifestation. T, you've helped me. Positive manifestation. E, I care about what's going on in life. I can tell you care too. T, I can tell you care too. We all care. That's the caring part. That helps us. As you should. That's right, E. You're like one of my girl cousins, man. Come on. You better get it right, boy. Stop playing. Get it right. You got to do this. You can't let this happen. Same thing if I was going to get a car or a truck. Let's look at these cars and trucks. See that red truck go by? If I wanted that, I got to go to the bank and get a loan for $2,000. Put down that down payment. I'm not a Mercedes or BMW, but that black BMW, that's nice. Okay, that's nice. That's sporty. So you have to do these things. No, people just don't have 2K or 3K lying around. And I'm telling you this real journey because if you want to sign up for classes, job training, get a camera, go to flight school, go to driving school, you got to invest in yourself. So I'm talking about investing in yourself. Okay? You have to invest in yourself. So I'm still thinking, and E, because you said positive manifestation, I'm going to go to the people at the credit union. Okay? And because they're a credit union, they care more about the community. They're always trying to get you to buy stuff. Always. And I'm not scared to make an investment because I work. I pay bills. I'm a middle class guy, right? I'm driving on budget. I'm not driving the Hellcat or track. All those days are over. But if I want something, I'm going to get it. I've invested in myself. I have a few sponsors here and there. They're helping. I'm blessed, right? Like all of our community supports each other. And if my energy helps you in the morning, make your day. Get out, do some walking. Look at driver's ed. What are we going to do? Okay, I still have energy. I'm never gonna lay back and just say, man, I wish I would have went to Las Vegas 2 years ago. I wish I would have put down the deposit and got that Ram 1500. I wish I would have invested and went to New York to see my friends. I wish I would have went to this conference in Atlanta, Georgia to see other Black content creators, to see other content creators who are really trying to make it big. It's about connections. Mary Sheffield, the mayor in Detroit, she's doing big things, okay? People writing policies. The mayor in Chicago, that popped up on my feed, okay? I've never been to Vegas, so I got to push out of those boundaries, okay? I got to push out of these boundaries. Mary Sheffield is making new task forces to help with domestic violence. You're probably saying, well, this is about anxiety. If you're stuck in a relationship and you can't drive, you're trapped. You think about that. If you're stuck in a relationship and you can't drive, you're relying on a man or you're relying on a woman. I never want to rely on someone. I want to be able to have my own. My dad and mom taught me that. Have your own, boy. So my dad said, have your own, boy. That's right. Remember his words. So I'm not just going to sit here and say, man, who cares if I got to pay $50 more a month, $100 more a month? Look, I'm not going to McDonald's in the morning. That's $2K I'm saving. Boom. That's my trip right there. Okay? So I got to find a way. It is opportunity, E. Talking to you, you motivated me. Bam, opportunity, opportunity. I need to quit feeling sorry for myself right here and just go and do it. And if I wait till the last second, prices are going to go up. If I get, and I know I'll get approved, okay? I know I'll get approved. And just get the ticket, get the time off from work, and just be done. If I wait a month, the work is going to say no. But I still about a month and a half out. You know, we wait till the last second to do things, and that's when we miss our opportunity. I don't need the approval of my spouse or my wife. I like to approach them with it, but I don't need the approval. Okay, you feel me? E, I'm not trying to have a fight at home. I'm not trying to have a fight at home, but I can go. I need to do this for myself, because next year at this time, it's going to be the same thing. We'll pay down bills, $5,000, $7,000. It's going to be the same thing. That's why you work. Okay? So I'm just trying to motivate you. And I got to look at it myself. They are pros and cons. She said, wait till next year. She said, wait till next year. Wait till next year. That's what she said. My wife said. That's what she said. Honey, can you wait till next year? I'm like, I'm not going to give up yet. I'm thinking of a way. I want to have a nice home. He never listened to me. I'm trying to get our debt down. Do you think I really... He or she? The wife has the final answer, or I have the final answer? I'm not a yes man. Yes, I've done a lot of dumb stuff, made poor financial decisions. And I'm speaking truth to you. And a lot of men won't admit that. No, God. I could have them run my credit rating at the credit union. They love doing that. And I said, well, what do you want to do? Do you want cash? You know, I could get $5K, then that's another big bill. I think the smartest thing to do is to increase the line of credit, put everything on the card, get what I need, and then just make that payment. That would be the smart thing to do. One thing at a time. You got that right. I know what I don't want to do. The younger me would get $5K, waste it, and then paid it for the next 5 or 6 years. I don't want to do that. I want to make smart decisions. So guys, I have decisions to make. You have decisions to make. I can't figure it out. I'm listening to what you're saying. I'm listening to all of you, and I'm trying to think of the best way possible. And I think increasing the line of credit will be the smart way, but I don't want to overdo it because then I'll have credit card utilization. You probably say, I thought this was about anxiety and driving. It is. Because when you have bills on your mind, you're always thinking about that. I got to pay this bill. I got to pay this bill. I got to pay this bill. I can't miss work. I got to get overtime. I got to work extra hours. And you're going to be paying for it for the next year. So I'm going to look at everything. And I'll tell the credit union what I want to do, and I'll tell them what I don't want to do. I don't want to get cash. I just want an increase. And then by getting an increase, that's going to increase my capacity. Okay? And then if I'm smart, we can end up getting a vehicle, because within a year or two, I'm going to be getting my own vehicle too. So it's all the big picture. I want to say thank you. Have a plan. I'm telling you real stories to help you understand about anxiety in life and driving and bills. Subscribe, follow. Guys, we'll put some posts up. Help me figure out what you think I should do about this trip to Las Vegas. It's the American Broadcasting show, and it's a big event, and it could lead to more sponsorship, more brand deals, making better content to really show you guys and ladies, hey man, this guy is really helping me every morning. Yes, I have decisions to make like you. Okay, so probably after work, I'm going to probably slip over to the credit union and just talk to them, tell them what I want to do, and they'll offer a solution. Hey, I see my friend's car now. I see it coming in. Okay, it's a white Chevy Trax. I'm looking at it right now. Yep. And I'm videoing it right now. There's my friend. There's my friend. I'm live on social media. I was telling them about your journey of your Chevy Trax. So proud of you, girl. Trailblazer. Oh, let me get right. It's the Trailblazer.
Thank you.
It looks beautiful.
Tell them watch them, because they'll try to get you on that interest rate if you don't know your math.
You don't know your math interest rate.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to interview you maybe tomorrow or the next day. Get a microphone. We'll talk about it.
I love it.
Because a lot of people want used vehicles. They're not sure what to do. You happy with it?
So that's another thing. I noticed a thud twice.
Ooh.
And I talked to them about it. They said bring it in. We're gonna see what we can do.
Okay.
So let's wait to do my interview, because if I need to put them on blast, we can put them on blast. Okay.
All right, girl.
But yes, I would love to.
Okay.
All right.
All right. So our girl kept it real. It's a Trailblazer. It's the 22. She bought it used. I made a little video. So when you buy a vehicle, you're connected to the dealership. You feel me? Okay. So I'm gonna put this video out there. Just keep it real, and just help you guys understand. So, but I'm gonna keep you informed about her and her vehicle, me and the decision to either get a line of credit increase. I don't really want cash because I'll just blow it, but I think the line of credit increase will definitely help me. They'll say, well, how much do you want? I need a $3,000 increase. They'll say, okay, I don't want to close my credit card because that will reduce my capacity, and that causes anxiety. I want an increase of maybe $4,000. I'm not spending $4,000 because you want to have a credit card in case a hot water tank explodes. You need a new door, a car breaks down, car repairs, okay? So that's smart, and that brings less anxiety if you know you have a line of credit. So I think that's probably the best thing to do. But I will keep you informed, and I will let you know. Bye, guys. I really appreciate you. I hope you enjoy this, and it ties back to anxiety and driving. Bye, guys.